Good day. This 116th day, meaningful moments, 365 days. So over the weekend, there were lots of little projects happening, and perhaps some of you can relate to those little odds and ends kinds of things that we do when we have a little bit more time on our hands. And I really love that time so deeply because it allows a creativity to come forth and a care for my home, giving it more attention, things like that. And in that space, I get to find my expression of myself, a reflection of me. A meaningful moment came as we were, doing some different little projects and moving some plants and some different things that we needed to do in our home. Some needed a little bit more light, etc. And, just trying to feel out the way the light is shifting right now. And then there's the energy of the full moon and how we use that energy too. So it was all kind of coinciding together when I had a meaningful moment experience of repurposing some pots that we had and even some stands and benches and things like that that we've used. And it made me think about different ways that all these items have been cared for. And it made me think of other ways that we care for things. One of those things that kind of like, the ball of yarn starts to unravel and you can see this connection with all these different pieces. But it made me think about how we care for things that serve us. And while it's true, there are some items in our home that are probably 20 years old or more. One might not notice it like that. We've carried them from place to place that we've moved, and we've repurposed them in different ways. And it isn't so much because we couldn't let go of it, although, I've had those experiences in my life too about, being able to let go of items and make way for new things. But some of these items are very precious and dear, and at the same time, I didn't see any value in putting them in a box and stuffing them in a closet, a garage, or, some kind of storage area or anything like that. It was just really about if they're meaningful, how do we have them in our life and how do we keep it fresh and alive so that that energy is vibrant about it and not just stagnant with like, this is an old thing that we're keeping here. But it really was a profound moment of really being able to connect with that source of energy of why I have something like a physical item in my life and the care that I give to it. And when I thought about it in that way, and I thought about how endearing these different items might be for us and how they've traveled with us, and some of the items, like my husband has a couple of benches he made with his father from long ago, and we've kept using them in different ways, and it's just so beautiful to feel that, and then to feel that ancestral lineage that comes with us that now gives power also energetically, because there's a connection of a memory, a situation, a person, an experience that has a lot of positive energy around it, a lot of strength, especially for those who have passed on and left us. And it's not connected with like a heavy feeling like, oh, I miss them and I wish they were here and all that. And there's nothing, wrong with having those kinds of feelings. It's just about being able to imbibe the energy around us, the sacred space we're creating, so they become like power tools for us. And all this repurposing that I see us doing at different times, it's a bit of that ingenuity and creativity of how we bring it to life again. And it really connected that piece of like, even when we have experiences, like shifting out of the physical realm of objects, but experiences of people in our lives, of different situations, and sometimes they've been uncomfortable and we've been dragging them along with us, and then all of a sudden we begin to transform them, and now we have this new feeling of life all around it. And it's a care that we've given to it by tending to it, by allowing us to free up that energy around what that experience was, even if it was painful, even if it was difficult, and to be able to provide this loving care, warmth around it, and just like those objects, repurpose it. And now all of a sudden we have this new life around us, and it's a real honoring of the service that these different experiences provide us, caring for that which serves us. So on this day, in this full moon energy and all its creative power and energy, may we keep finding all those ways to care for all the things that serve us, be it in the physical realm, the emotional realm, the mental realm, all life, Mother Earth, all our relationships. May we keep finding all the ways to care for all that serves us. Aho.